Hello, welcome pen friends. Having a really exciting day here at my pen desk, and I just wanted to share it with you. This is what's new right here. It's 2 spice racks that I got for my ink storage that is really helping, and so I wanted to share it with you. But this is definitely not my idea. How I learned about these, or the first person I saw that was using these was Sarah Katie on her channel, and I'll link her video where I first saw the brilliant idea and thought, oh, this is perfect. Just perfect, because I like to have vertical storage and storage that takes advantage of the small spaces and right in front of me where I can see things, because that's something that just works really well for me with my brain. So these are an Amazon product, and they come in different colors. I think mine is antique bronze or something like that. It's and it's got 6 shelves, but it's 2 of them, and we just mounted them on the wall here. Well, I will take the camera off and do a closer view of it in a minute, and I'll also show you the rest of the ink storage, because don't think that's all of the ink. I've had a lot of ink enabling, and I've gone overboard myself too, but it's going to help a lot to have it right at my fingertips where nothing can get forgotten. And I've got some other behind me. I'll show you my shell boxes, but this is the most exciting thing for me since I got the shell box that I've shared about, and I'll link that for you, but we'll also look at it. So I think I'll just take the camera in my hand. I'll have to, in order to show you a little bit closer, so you can see kind of which sizes work, and lots of the different ink bottles fit on it, really. Some of mine are still in bottles and some aren't, but let's just take a closer view. Okay, we'll start back a little further so you can see on the left is the Hobby Lobby shelf that I just love. And right now it's got a lot of stuff on it, but I'm excited because I just like to display as much as I can. So let's go to the spice shelf here and see what we could see. The first thing I noticed was that the little Twisby bottles, you could fit double if you wanted. I kind of like to see what I have, and the purple, Royal Purple is the one I use all the time, so I put that one in front. And then I put my Kiwi, let's see, that was Hipponoto Kiwi inks here, and Sitz Krusnock, let's see, that's the Dark Orchid, Kaveco Ruby Red. I put my Pearl X stuff so that I could do my own shimmer there. Maybe I'll actually get to it. And of course I had to have another bottle of Twisby Royal Purple because it would be terrible to run out. So, and then I also noticed that the Robert Osters fit too. You know, so that's pretty good. I put the ones I use the most in the front, Lake of Fire, Tranquility. Let's see, actually see if I can, maybe you could see the tops of those. I put those in the front, and then I was gifted the whole set of the Muddy series. They're about halfway down because there was big spillage for the person, and theirs got replaced, so she sent me the bottles, and I love the inks, but it was really amazing to be able to play with those. And I'm just still looking. I think Muddy Crown was my favorite, and Muddy Sand. So then over here I've got several of these little 15 mil Colorverse bottles that I fit in there, and I find myself grabbing for those a lot. And then this is a new to me, the Iroshizuku. Let's see, we'll get it out. Coco is helping, so this could get interesting. These are the little ones that are in that. Hello, Coco. Hello. This is perfect for you because we're not trying to have you walk on what we're doing. Okay. And then I've got the little new favorite there, the Chizitsu Suji. Oh boy, I can't say that. And then I got this for Christmas. It's the Murasaki Shikabue, which I already ran through one of those in the past. And all my Diamine fit there, the little 30 mil, and you could put another row. But don't give me ideas, because... And then this is, let's see, this is Merlot. Oh my, it won't focus. Hello, Coco. You're a good boy. Okay. Let's see. Oh, he loves these little bottles. But I do like that it has the front part. That'll help because he's used his paws before to get after my inks. So we're hoping for the best. But anyway, let's see. Moving on down. He's inspecting everything. I've got my Sailor inks together. I've got 3 of them here. And then I've got my Krishna Winter, which I just love, the pink one. Excuse me, Coco, I'm going to have to get through here. I hope I'm not making people dizzy. No. And let's see, a couple of my Roar and Klinger, and an old favorite there, Straits Pen Honest Ink Bougainvillea Purple is in that one. And my full bottle coloring. And a little bit of Birmingham Allegheny Twilight. This is getting really hard to do with a tail in my face. Coco, be good, huh? We're like on a boat here moving. Okay, we'll kind of go along. So you can see that even the larger bottles kind of fit good. Even down here, I've got a Kobe bottle and a Sailor bottle. Whoops. Oh dear, he's playing with my shirt and everything. Okay, Coco's gone to see manual, but I'll have to look at this and see if it's even usable. Okay, so I've got the 3 shimmer inks down here, 2 J.R. Bond and 1 Diamine, and my Gravity Wave, which is more than half gone, and also my Colorverse Supernatural, and what was left of my Diamine All the Best shimmer there. Okay, and then over here beside where the, let's look at the sides of these. So you see they're pretty good. I'll have to measure for you so that you'll have the depth measurement and everything. But I really like these shells. I could probably use 2 more, but we won't do that because I'm trying to keep the collection, you know, not to get much bigger. It just can't really. I've got to be able to use this or share it, pass it on. Okay, so here's my files that have my color tiles, and these are some that I'm using right now, but it'll have to be filed. And then, of course, I dock my little journal kit right here, too, so it's right at my fingertips. But now, okay, let's just go over here. I've got some pens that are going to be next for review and playing with. And then I've got my little ink book that I won from Inky Rock's channel, and I've got the little bottles, all of them, they're 10 ml, are filled with my 12 favorite inks, and that is a video I've done. It's probably my video that had the most views, so. But that I'm trying to find a really good like place to keep it. I think I've found it, but I'm not sure. And then over here, this is the Hobby Lobby shelf. I just keep my, you know, pretty things, and I just got 2 Inkapets, little ink sample holders that I just adore. Oh man, that was awesome. When I saw people opening the ink the ink flight, I got envy, so I had to go find out where those came from. And let's see, down here I've got, oh, this is something new for me too. I've got this the ink blotter from Tiltwell. Let's see, I'm not getting good focus, and I've got some papers that go with that and show how to use it. And just some empty ink bottles and more that do have ink. So I was able to get kind of a better handle on where everything is and kind of group, like I've got those 4 Diamine inks together now. And I've got 3 bottles now of Pilot Iroshizuku ink. And I've got my Stone Gray by Graf von Faber-Castell and my SBRE Brown in those Faber-Castell bottles. So it's just nice to have everything at my fingertips. Right here is my file with all my addresses for pen paling. And let's see, I'm trying to learn with the parallels, so there you have it. Okay, let's go over and look at where else I store ink. Okay, I don't think I've ever shown you guys this, but if I have, it's been a while. This shelf is right beside where my computer is, so that's to just put it in perspective. It's right behind my primary pen desk, and up here I've got well, these are just papers, and then these are all ink pen cases. I got 2 Monteverde ones and 2 of the Pen Hub ones, so that I'm able to kind of put my Lamies in one and Twisbys in another and sort of begin to group them. And then in this basket here, I've got 3, whoops, so don't throw it on the floor. I've got 3 of the pen cases that are full, and they're also kind of categorized. One has the little pocket pens, and then one has Opus 88, and the other one has a lot of my favorite Jinhaos. And then next to it are all my pen cases. It's always hard to do a video like this where you're speaking and trying to hold it. Okay, then as you can see, even more than, wow, that light is harsh. I'm sorry. Even more than full bottles, my collection is composed of samples. And so I've got them all by color. I've got the green, pink, red, brown, teal, bright blue, orange, blue, black, purple. Then I did take out and put all the Pilot Iroshizuku inks together in one of the boxes. These are the boxes I was talking about that since getting one of these shell boxes, nothing as exciting as those spice racks has come along since then. And then I do have the Inkvent 2021, a sample of each of those inks in this one. That helps me because I'm going to resume working with them. And then the black and gray. So let's see, we'll pull down the purple one. What I do is I put them in there. See if she can open it with one hand. Okay. I put the samples in there, and I put the ring with the colors so that I have it right together. And generally speaking, the ones that are in these boxes have either not been reviewed, or they've been reviewed and I'm keeping them, you know, like they're favorites. So then over here, I've got a tray of new to me that I'm keeping them all together because I'd like to do a 30 inks 30 days again someday. And also I'm trying to just kind of remind myself which ones are new. Like I've gotten some Birmingham ones and some samples from friends that I haven't even had a chance to really use yet. And then each of my full bottle inks has a sample vial that I fill from. So this just kind of relieved this shelf because this was really packed with boxes, or, you know, little inks just a little while ago. And then up in the pouch, I have my rickshaw and homemade pen sleeves that I rotate and I keep getting in there. This is a papaya art, and I just love it. It's the medium-sized one. I got it stuffed, so because people have even made me sleeves, and I've made some. So, okay, then down here, I have to read my own little thing here. I've got empty vials and empty little bottles so that to share ink with. And I've got my little trays from the cigar boxes. And then over here, I put all the Ferris wheel press together, and I did have my recently acquired Yamabudo that I put in there. But mostly I kept it all Ferris wheel press. This holds the Ferris wheel press bottle so I don't dump it over, because if you've ever had that happen, you know exactly what I mean. And then these are all noodlers. I have some samples too. These all came from pen friend Cassandra, and I have looked and written with some of them, but for the most part I've got like my King Philip ink in here and all of my noodlers bottles, so I can just take this whole thing to the pen desk and really look at what I'm going to use. In fact, lately I've found that separating things by ink manufacturer really makes a lot of sense, and I never thought of it before. So, okay, then down here I've got my washi tape here, some miscellaneous things, including the wax seal stuff that I haven't tried yet. I'm just big chicken. I've never tried it, but I have a few supplies and a couple of little seal maker things, and so I'm excited to try it. And then, oh, I may have taken a picture. Next to that, I've got my nibs and cartridges, and behind there are some stampers. And then I've got what I labeled as quarantine inks that I may be passing on, because I noticed that I had a few that I don't use or need. And then I've got my booklet making. There's probably a lot of dust too down here. Booklet making supplies, and then photos, and then that's my on my desk rig for doing my videos. So that's really, really helpful. The shelf, you know, it's not too crowded and I can grab things. And then way up high, I've got my Birmingham samples from the old formula. I've got quite a few because I used to belong to their subscription. in there must be stuff I need to sort in that little green basket. And then next to it, I've got a bunch of plastic things that help a lot when you're sending ink, and some tools and things for stamping there. So I just thought while we were at it, I'd just show you this shelf too, because it has to be organized to give me any kind of chance. And thank goodness for 2022, I'm ready to go. So I think we'll move back over to the main desk now. Okay, so I think that's really what I wanted to show you, was how useful these really are. I mean, it's just, it blows my mind because now they're right in front of me. And that's really how I like to have things. I have seen and I've admired the minimal look and having things put away, but I can't pull it off. Not with this hobby. With other things I've been able to, but not with this, because I just need to see everything, I guess. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and I'll look at it to see if it's going to be able to be uploaded, because Coco was knocking me over and I'm not real steady to begin with. So that's all, and I'll put everything in the description that I think you might need, but you can ask questions too if you'd like, and I'll try to answer. So I hope you're having a good start to your new year, 2022, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.